Now this is a version of ping pudding. Now the reason we call it ping pudding is it's a pudding that's made in the microwave, super quick, super naughty, really nice with custard. And there's lots of different versions of this. I do it with chocolate cocoa powder, with like a plum jam or cherry jam. I do a vanilla sponge with raspberry jam or like a complimentary jam. It all came from years ago when they used to make steamed puddings, and if jam went wrong, they'd use it in a pudding at the bottom of a basin, and then you turn the steamed pudding over and you'd have all the jam coming down. And it was like a jam volcano. And so this is a bit of an experiment. I hope it goes well. I've just been making one of the super smoothies, and I've actually got some grapes and cherries, just a small bowl full, and I'm going to, because sometimes when you put jam in the pudding, it's very, very sweet. So I thought, I wonder how it would come out with fruit. So I'm going to give it a go. So I think it's, off memory, 4 ounces of self-raising flour, 4 ounces of caster sugar, 2 eggs, 4 ounces of stalk or similar. You just need a spoon, but one thing you do need, and I know this looks grotty, is a plastic microwavable bowl. This has been through the wars. It's just been through the dishwasher. It looks awful, but it does the job because it heats the pudding correctly. Normally this pudding can take in the microwave between 4 and 7 minutes depending, and sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's more. I don't know why, but you'll get the gist of it when you start making it. It's a good family pudding that you can do easily with very little effort. So I'm going to get started and show you how quick it is. So firstly, your bowl. Now you're not going to mix in this bowl. This is your cooking bowl. So you want to go round it because it comes up quite high with your margarine, and it has to be baking margarine, and that'll just stop the pudding sticking. I didn't say this was healthy, did I? So you put that to one side, and then you want your other bowl that you're mixing in, and you want to zero your scales and start adding your ingredients. You don't have to be too precious with this. I've actually, shock horror, put the flour in before the eggs and before I've creamed the sugar in, because it's a very rough and ready pudding, so it doesn't matter too much. We're not going for, I always say this, we're not going for awards. I know it's important that you get things right for your family, but this is pretty forgiving. And if you were in a mixer, using a mixer, you'd probably do it this way anyway. There we are. Gosh, these eggs, I don't know if you can see, free range eggs, really fantastic yolks on these. These are a local lady that we buy our eggs from, distance selling. There we are. In fact, they're quite big, so I think what I'll do, another thing I meant to do, I'm really sorry about this, I should have done it before, is add a bit of vanilla extract. Now I tell you what would be lovely with this, because we've got cherries. Oh, can you open that for me? Because we've got cherries in here. Almond extract would be gorgeous, but our son's not that keen, so I'm going to add some vanilla extract. And because the eggs are so big, I'm going to add, I would say, I don't know what that was, about another ounce, because it's a very liquidy. With the tray we get from her, they're sort of mixed sizes, and some are sort of jumbo eggs and some are tiny. So we're up to, I would say, I'm going to put 5, we want to maybe get up to 5 ounces of flour. Anyway, I'll show you, because it's got to really drop off the spoon in 3 goes. Oh yeah. 2. Yeah, we're about there. 1, 2, yeah, that'll do. As you can see, it's very scientific. I hope it comes out all right after that. And as you could probably see as well, I didn't put just a couple of drops of vanilla essence in. Oh, take those for me. I'll put quite a few in, about a teaspoon. I just can't taste it. I don't know if it's because I haven't got a very good palate or something.
She's got that virus, Jake. As the fact the sense of taste goes.
Thank you.
That's what to look forward to.
Yes. So I'm putting my frozen fruit straight in the bottom. Now, if you were doing jam, what I normally do is put a bit of sponge in, put a bit of mixture in the bottom, then I put my jam in, then I enclose it in sponge. I'm going to try it like this. Now, this could all go wrong. Possibly could, because I'm filming it. Some of my best things, I don't film everything, are when I don't film and I think, oh, that's a massive success. And then I never managed to do it again. Let's see, is the spatula up there, Dove? Got my little husband helper. Woo!
Helper, Vicky. No.
Okay, we don't know where that is then. Doesn't matter. There we go. I'm just going to go over those gorgeous berries. Like that. Try and get them in if you can. Now this might take a bit longer because it's actually frozen fruit in there. So I don't know how this is going to work. Let's get rid of the extra on this side.
I mean, what we should say also is that we've got quite a powerful microwave. This is an E-rated one, so it's 1,000 watts. Most people are about 750, 800.
Oh, how come we got such a powerful one?
I don't know. We just do.
Anyway.
More power!
Yeah, so we're going to put that in now, and I'll let you know how long it takes, and you'll see what it needs to look like when it comes out. So it's going in. So this took 6.5 minutes. I think it was because of the frozen fruit, it took a bit longer. So you want it to be quite boingy on the top. Now I'm going to have to be careful turning this out because there's still some liquid in there from the fruit. Normally with the jam's about, but it's not splashy. So this should be very interesting. Now it's had that, I'm going to just squeeze it round just in case it's stuck. But I don't think it is because I hear famous last words. You ready for this, Dave?
Yeah, here we go.
I'm going to do it away from me in case it splashes.
Ooh la la, I mean, look at that.
I'm going to just pop it into the centre. Now look, if you have a look there, where the frozen fruit's been, I would say that probably needed a little tiny bit longer on the top.
I can always put it back in the microwave.
Yeah, I don't know if this might fit. Yeah. Okay, so put that back in for 30 seconds and we just switch the camera off. Okay, so this is our pudding. It's got grapes, cherries, blueberries that were frozen in one of the smoothie bags. So I'm just going to open it for you. Remember, at this stage, it is boiling. Now this is a great pudding for kids to watch, you know, cooking in the microwave, because it's like magic. It suits their attention span really. You can actually watch it rise, but obviously remember it's super hot. So we've got the fruit on there, which I think in future I'm going to do this because the jam is super sweet. And look at this, let me move this out of the way.
Pull it back towards you.
Okay, there we are. Some good old bird's custard. Now, isn't that the most fantastic pudding if you fancy something super sweet at night and you want to do something very, very quick? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that's our, what should we call that? Our fresh berry ping pudding. So that's 6.5 minutes. We did put it in for 30 seconds more because obviously we weren't used to the fresh fruit. On this plate upside down, so if ever you get a little bit of runny egg, that's a good thing to do. Make sure your egg's cooked. And that is so, not completely naughty, but there is some fruit in there, so it does come under your 5 a day, I suppose. Maybe not. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we're going to enjoy this now.